Hey everyone, my name is Mason Het, and this is my bag check. So here we have the Yonex V-Core 12-pack tennis bag, and as you can see, it's very, very big, and it fits everything that I need. So let's start off with the first pocket over here. This is like my small compartment where I can carry little things. Let's see what I have. Alright, so it looks like I have my Yonex grips in here. Currently I'm out right now, so it's just a bag, so I should probably get this thrown away. That's the first thing we have in here. And then over here, so let's see. We have this, not sure if you can see, we have this little pocket right here. So I have some, this is called Trumil. It helps like pains and aches, or if I hurt my hamstring or something like that, I use this. It's really, really helpful. And then some ibuprofen. Next up, super, super important for me, dampeners. These things are great. They always help with my racket. I had to take these off because I recently got sponsored from RTP Tennis, and they sent me out some beautiful dampeners, which you can go purchase right now with my code. That gets you 10% off. Please go do that. But yeah, dampeners, super, super important for me. Always helpful. Let's see what else. Ooh, another thing. Now, I do not like the branding on this. This is head tape, actually. So as you can see, a lot of branding. Alright. Let's see. Next thing we got in here, you know everyone needs it. Deodorant, of course. Dove, best kind. And then also, I love myself a good wristband. These wristbands are so helpful. And like whenever I'm tired, just go like that. Like whenever I'm sweating, I love wristbands. Always great. Great asset. This is my USTA player card. I got this at a tournament a while back. I love keeping it in my bag because it's just a cool thing to have. Like it says USTA athlete, like maybe a little inspirational for like how I want to be like when I look at this, I look at something that can maybe like push me to achieve my dreams. It says Spring Championships. This was back in 2021, as you can see. Let's see, what else do we have here? Alright, here's where my grips went. So we have a couple of Yonex grips in here. I love using Yonex grips. These and then the RTP grips are my favorites. Very, very durable, last well, and yeah, I love using the Yonex grips. And it looks like the last thing I have in here, one of the most important things, chapstick. We all need it. It's great. I mean, everyone uses it, and it's great to have in my tennis bag. So that's pocket number one. All right, so our next pocket, let's open it up. Here are my rackets. So, I play with the Yonex E-Zone 2022 edition. This is by far the best racket on tour, anywhere. This racket is absolutely incredible. I love using it. So I've tried out a bunch of different strings. These are all 3 different Yonex strings here. But my current favorite, the one that I like the most, is Yonex Polyfire. I string my rackets at 50 pounds, and I use these lovely Road to Pro RTP dampeners. Absolutely incredible. And here is the smallest tennis racket in the world. This thing is a joy to play with, a joy to practice with. It's really, really helpful. It helps you get better, like helps you find that sweet spot. Great to practice with, and I love using this as well. So that's big pocket number one. Next up, the biggest pocket that I have, and this is where I carry most of my essential stuff. So first we have some HP Dunlop tennis ball cans, nothing really much there. And then here, the smallest racket in the world is called a Functional Tennis Saver. It comes with this little bag to put in, which I thought was pretty cool. It says Functional Tennis down here on the bottom. It's pretty cool. I love this saber. It's super, super fun to play with, super helpful, and that bag makes it look even more professional. So next up, one of my favorite things to have is the foam roller. This thing is absolutely incredible. It's super, super helpful, especially with my back and legs. That's what I usually use it for. It's absolutely incredible. I roll my back out, I roll my legs out with this, and I'm ready to go on the court. Like, it's super helpful. These little bumps, especially, they're the best part. I roll myself out with this, and I'm ready to go. Okay, next up, we have extra shorts. Always important. Always have to have an extra pair of shorts if you're getting really sweaty. You need to change. You need to like a new mood, like something to set the mood, like feel fresh. Always important to have like a second pair of shorts in your bag, especially for guys. Love wearing those. Next up. Alright, so the next thing in my bag, sunscreen. This is so important. I can't stress this enough. Sunscreen keeps you safe on court, especially in a hot summer day. I love wearing sunscreen. Sunny or not, like it's just better with sunscreen on. And I use CeraVe and La Roche-Posay, best brands. And sunscreen's super important to have out on court. Okay, next up, as you can see, I'm currently wearing it right now. It's called OK Tape. It's athletic tape, because right now I have a scab right here. I'm trying to get it to go away before a big tournament that I have coming up on June 23rd, which that video will be coming out soon. But I use grip tape pretty much only in my hand unless something else comes up. But this is super helpful. It's keeping my hand isolated right now, so it'll heal quicker. So hopefully this heals pretty quickly. But yeah, this is a great thing to have in your tennis bag. Next up, another important one, towels. Gotta have a towel. Currently have a Wilson towel that I got from Indian Wells. Great experience out there. And towels are important when you sweat. You don't want it to stay on you. You want to feel fresh out on court. Always good to have a towel in your bag. Alright, so my next item up is my smartwatch. Awesome, always good to have on court. I use it sometimes, but sometimes it irritates my wrist. This is the Fitbit Versa 4, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't like it. I'm saving up for an Apple Watch because I like those more. They just feel better. I think they are better. But I think any smartwatch is good to have on court so you can track your fitness stats, see how your workout was, all that stuff. That's always good to be able to track and know. Next up, we have, okay, this is probably different for most people, but I know a lot of people have this in your bag. This is called DMSO. So what you do with this is you rub it on like a scab or something like that, and it helps it go away faster. This is super underrated. It's great to have in your tennis bag in case you have a scab or you want it to go away, or some like a painful spot. I love using this. It's always super helpful out on court. And last but not least, Band-Aids. Always important to have a first aid kit in your tennis bag. I use bigger Band-Aids to cover bigger areas like my knee or somewhere around there. Band-Aids are always good to have out on court, and I love using them in case something bad happens, you know? Alright, and finally, pocket number 3. So, of course, most important thing ever, water. Gotta stay hydrated out there on the tennis court. It's my Yeti water bottle. I love this thing. And another thing that's really important is hydration. Just staying hydrated is super important. What I use to stay hydrated is called Second Wind from RTP Tennis. Absolutely incredible product. I put it in my water all the time. Keeps me hydrated, and I love using that stuff. It tastes great, strawberry lemonade flavor, always good. And once you take your break in the middle of a set, drink some of that, you feel hydrated, replenished, and ready to go. So I love drinking that stuff. And here we have Second Wind hydration. Absolutely incredible. Must have in your tennis bag. I carry it with me everywhere I go. It's awesome. It restores, replenishes. It's awesome. If you guys want some of this, click the link in my description, use my discount code, and save some money. Great stuff. Alright, next up, we have resistance bands. These things are incredible for all tennis players. I always carry them around in my bag, especially with my wrist. For serving, it's always great. For forehands, for backhands, just to stretch, even for stretching. It's always great. It's always super important to have these in your bag, and they're great for everything. Alright, next up, we have lacrosse balls. So these are important when you have like little muscles that are just sore or cramping up. You just rub it on that muscle and it makes it feel a lot better. Alright, next up, we have some more resistance bands. These are mainly for my legs, and these really help with quick movements and just like reactions and stuff like that. These are really helpful. I use these for like lunges, squats, like some jumps maybe. Also a good stretching device. Like these are super helpful and they can be used in lots of different ways. Alright, last but not least, my hats. These are always great. If you've seen some of my other videos, I'm usually in a hat when I'm playing tennis. I love a good backwards hat, right? Always great to have. Love hats. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thank you guys all for watching. I really appreciate it. Please make sure to go down and subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a like, drop a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.